Well, good day to you, YouTube. Weekend Wanderer 3 here. Out at the little Fox River in Oshkosh. Just east of the 41 bridge. I don't know if you can see that out there. Sorry about the wind. Been here about half hour. Fishing with night crawlers on the bottom with those two poles. That one there. And this one here. Caught a sheephead so far. And then I was casting a silver and green little Cleo along the shore here. Picked up about a 14-inch smallmouth bass. Right there. Just in front of this pole here. So we'll get you set up out of the wind. And if something happens, put it on camera for you. Sheephead number 2. Well, that was number 2 on the white pole there. I'm just using a larger circle hook. That way, when they take it like this, I don't get to it right away. And then you just do a sweeping action instead of jerking the hook. Because the circle hook's designed to just catch, come out of their throat and catch right in the corner of their mouth. So you just do a sweeping action and hooks them in the mouth. This one behind me, I'm using just a floating jig head, a bigger one, with a piece of crawler on it. Got another bite going on a white pole. Probably just something little, something that a little bit bigger than the hook. My hook's this big on that pole. One of them little worm stealers. Alright, get you back on when something remotely interesting happens. Besides just a bite. Well, you missed it. Paused the camera, paused the recording, and then I was getting that bite on that white pole again. I told you about it maybe being a little worm stealer. Well, there's a perch about 4 inches long. I finally caught him. But I turned the camera on, ran over there, reeled him in, walked up to the camera to look, to show you guys. It wasn't on yet, because it's shut down. I gotta close the screen and then open it back up. That one just popped. Check that one. It was just dragging on bottom. So anyway, I either gotta leave it recording or close the screen, the viewfinder, and then open it back up, start recording, and then run over there. Not too thrilled with that. Today I have my big ferro rod, my Opinel, and my new R.W. Fred elk handled knife, leather stacked. Look at that beauty. She's a beaut. I always wanted one of these. You see them, the old movies and stuff, the hunters and the old woodsmen, they always had one of these bone-handled knives. Well, lady I live with, she tells me, you don't need any more knives. I says to her, you don't need any more shoes. She keeps ordering boxes of shoes. She'll never wear them. But I told her, I says, alright, here's the deal. Every time you order shoes, I'm ordering me a knife. She says, yeah, but for the price of one of your knives, I can get 10 shoes. I says, I don't care. Every time you order some shoes, I'm ordering me a knife. So, box of shoes showed up the other day. I ordered me a knife. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But I've always wanted one like this. Now I got me one. So, carrying it around. Pretty sweet deal. It's light enough. 1/8 inch. 5-inch blade. Handmade. Handcrafted. Hand forged. By R.W. Fred himself. Okay, enough rambling. Oh, there goes that white pole again. show you how these circle hooks work. See that? Right in his mouth. There's a circle. Alright, let this one go. Don't keep sheephead. Felt a lot bigger than he really was. Well, with that 3 pounds of weeds on there, I guess you'll have that. Almost time for a new wormy. Ah, this guy's good yet. He's got another fish in him. Alright, catch up with you in a bit. Getting a little bit chilly. Wind picked up. We got thunderstorms rolling in. Figured I'd get out here and do some fishing. Well, I'm actually doing catching today, not just fishing. I'm actually catching. Had another whack at the white one there. Just getting this one set up. Gonna throw a few casts with a fly. I'll let you go. Alright. Fishing slowed down a little bit. Reeled up my poles, so I'm not in the middle of something when fish tries to take it out of the rod holder. What I'm doing now, I'm gonna set up my new toy that I talked about. I got some new antennas for it, and I got different battery, and I got some lens filters, little lens filters on there. Check it out, see how it works. I'll insert some of the footage from here into the video so you guys can see it. Alright. Just boring watching me set it up, so we'll get the video loaded in, splice it into this one, and you guys let me know what you think. I flew the drone over the area here. Wanted to get a little more footage, but it got windy. The drone will fly in 20-mile-an-hour winds. Not real well, but not supposed to fly it in more than 15, 16-mile-an-hour winds. But there's wind gusts, gotta be 25 miles an hour today. And that throws it all over the place up there. But the gimbal on the camera keeps it all nice and steady, so you don't see it in the video. But when I was flying into the wind, you'll see up on the top right, a little black thing. That's actually the rotor for one of the blades. Because the thing's pitched so much, the camera's down here. Can you see that? And the camera's down here shooting this way, and it's pitched so much that it's catching this rotor on film. Oh well. What do you expect with thunderstorms coming? I don't know if you can see it over there behind me. See all them clouds coming in over the trees there. Starting to get dark back in there. Poles are starting to whip around in the wind. Kind of hard to detect a bite. Still beats the heck out of sitting at home twiddling my thumbs and watching YouTube. I'd rather have you guys watching me. No offense, but you know what I'm saying. There's whitecaps on the river out here. But then again, the lake is, well, Lake Butamore is just to the west of the bridge back there. So the wind's coming in off of that. I'll show you one of my poles here. When you guys are videoing, give you a little advice. Don't wear, see how that's wiggling? Don't wear polarized glasses. Really hard to see the monitor. She's just whipping back and forth there. Like I said, really hard to see the monitor. Oh, you guys don't need to see me that close. Wrong way. Oh. I do have other glasses in the van, but they're not fishing glasses. These are my fishing glasses. Got my fishing hat. I'm fishing. Now I'm fishing. Before I was catching. But that's why they call it fishing and not catching. So many things to do in the summertime. Not enough time to do them. At least not when you got a job that takes up all your time during the week. I'd love to find a job where I didn't have to travel because I'm a single parent. My boy will be 16 in December. So at least a couple more years before he can really stay home by himself. But anyway, I'd love to find me a job that I enjoyed, where I could work 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would be great, and still get the same amount of pay as I do now, working 60 hours a week. Boy, that would give me time. That would give me time to be out in the woods a couple days. Go out fishing for a day. Go out wandering for a day. And still have time to rest and relax. You'd really get videos in. Oh, as if you didn't notice, kind of changed my look here. Switched it up a little bit. Went with these instead of this. So this is starting to fill in now too. Different look. Alright, enough rambling. Get back to practicing fishing, because I'm sure not catching anymore. Alright, catch up with you later. Got me a little dove friend. Little mourning dove decided to show up and say hi. Sit pretty for the camera.